Okay, guys, this is the second video I'm doing today, but I want, to tell everybody who I really am. I I'm a real person. I'm not going to do a lot of editing to my videos, especially when it comes to my personal stories. I want you to see it raw, in depth, and see me, like I said, as a real person. Um I am going to tell you my hopes, my dreams, my aspirations, what I want to do with my life. But I'm also going to tell you who I am as a person. Most of the time, I'm a very kind person. Till you force my hand. Until you make me not be a kind person to you. If I am not a kind person to somebody, know that I have tried everything to be good to them. I have done so much, and then they eventually pushed me to a point I could no longer be around them. As my mom would say, I'm nice till I'm not. Um, I'm a hardworking person. I work my butt off. And when I decide I want to throw my all into something, that's what I do. And I really want to get this channel going because, like I said in one of my first video, a lot of people talk about how to heal from it, how to end from MPD. That's excellent. You need to know. But rarely anybody talks about the trauma. The trauma that myself or others have been through. This is what I want to talk about. And if you want to share your story, know that it will be done anonymously unless you, in your email to me, which I will put down below, direct otherwise. I will black out your email. I will black out any names unless, you give me express permission to say your own name. I will black it out. Nobody will know who you are. And when I say story, I mean anything from your crazy narcissistic mother-in-law to your crazy narcissistic mother, aunt, sister, cousin, uncle, man in the moon. Because we can have more than just a narcissistic significant other. And I actually realized one of my aunts was a narcissist. It all fits. She was money hungry, power hungry. But, as a kid, I didn't think anything of it. But that's a story for another time. But my hopes and dreams, I want to open a bakery / boutique that caters from extra small all the way to 5-6X. Men, women, and children. I am tired of people being discriminated against. I have big friends, and I have a friend, she's what we call an extra small. And believe it or not, she really is discriminated against. I remember one time we went out to eat when we were younger. No, I've known this girl for 15, 20 years. I've known her since I was 18, 19. I've known her for a really long time. We were younger, we went out to eat. And if anybody know what Steak and Shake is, they have the best milkshakes around. If you have one around, I highly recommend you go. Some of the best milkshakes I've ever had. There was these two guys. And at the time I was 180. And I didn't know I had a thyroid problem. But yeah, there was these two guys sitting in the restaurant, and we slid into the booth, and one of them looked at her and told her, "Oh, you need to not eat a salad. You need to eat a couple of cheeseburgers." That was rude. And then he looked at me. He goes, "You need to quit eating burgers and eat a salad." Truth is, I eat healthy. I've always ate healthy. I just didn't know I had a thyroid problem. I actually didn't know until I was about 26, after I had my eldest son. Um, yeah, he, I was 26, 27, somewhere around in there. And yeah, I worked out. I ate healthy. I just couldn't lose the weight, and I couldn't figure out why. It actually took the doctor who delivered my son. She was a family doctor. She wasn't just an OB. She was a family doctor. And I started describing my problems to her. And she tested my thyroid, and turns out it was inactive. And it's been inactive for a while. And so, yeah, I had to go on medication. And after I went on medication, I started losing weight. But once again, I'll tell you that story because it involves my ex. I'll tell you that story probably tomorrow. Um, yeah, I'm tired of men, even, small women like her being discriminated against. It's not okay. She has such a hard time herself finding clothes because she's so small. And I have a hard time finding clothes that fit or that I like. Like, whether you're intentionally that big or whether it's a hormone imbalance, no matter what, a woman deserves to dress and feel nice. You have no right. These boutiques have no right to make women feel bad about themselves. You have no right. Um, I actually want to tell a story about this. The reason I want to do this. Uh, I was shopping at the boutique here in my town, and it's not often they carry extra large stuff. I'm a large extra large, depending on how the shirt is made. And I went to the boutique. I've been shopping there for 4+ years. I love it. Like, I know the staff. Um, I know the owner. She's a great person. Um, well, there was this new girl working. But I found a shirt that I really liked, but they didn't have it in my size. And one of the sales girls, she's amazing. She's an amazing person. Was like, hang on, Danielle. Let me go check in the back and see if maybe we don't have it in your size. That's a popular shirt. Maybe we do. We just got truck. I was like, okay. Well, she didn't find one. But what I thought was awesome of her was she brought out 2 shirts in my size that they hadn't even put on the rack yet. Same price, but they hadn't even put them on the rack yet. And actually, I ended up liking the one that I picked out of those more than the original one. Um, and I was telling her how wonderful it was that they carried extra large clothes sometimes. Well, the sales girl, the new one, I guess maybe she didn't realize I was complimenting them, jumped up and told me, well, maybe if you lose weight, then come back and shop. The owner, y'all, was mortified. And I mean mortified. She apologized profusely to me. But, it wasn't the owner's fault. So I'm not going to stop shopping there because that girl was a birch. But I also want to make it a bakery too. I want to open a bakery / boutique. I love to bake. I love to cook. I went to culinary school, so I worked out on cruise ships. I love it. Every minute of it. Every stressful minute of it, because you never know, because when you're baking, you're so worried it's not going to turn out good. You're so afraid. But that's something I want. My aspirations for this channel, my hopes for this channel, my dreams for this channel is that it will grow. And people will see that, it's okay to talk about your trauma. As one of the ladies who I am in contact with likes to call it, toxic purging. To purge the toxic. And I love that term. I actually want to steal it from her, but we'll talk about legalities later. But I love it. It's purging. Getting rid of the pain. And I love that. So I hope you guys subscribe. And I will talk to you guys tomorrow. And maybe eventually, if I get enough subs, I will do a live where you guys can ask me questions. And I will answer honestly. I am a very blunt person. My motto is, if I hurt your feelings because of something I said, maybe your feelings needed to be hurt. I don't know. Subscribe. Bye.